What's going on? What's going on, baby? TGI Fridays. Another week, baby. Back at it. You already know, baby. We back at it, man. Yes, sir, baby. TGI Friday, man. Hot like a motherfucker, man. Brian Breezy in the building. Salute to the OG, baby. I see you, baby. Don't let that Boston game one make you think the series is over, fam. It's a long way to go, baby. Angelo in the building. Few texts, low in the building. You already know, baby. Another week. Another motherfucking open sessions and giveaways. And another day to give this knowledge out, man. A lot of knowledge we got to give out today, man. Yeah, let me let the peoples pack up the room. Then I'm going to talk to y'all, man. I'm going to really talk to y'all. Yeah, I already know. Friday here. Yo, it feel like 120 out here, bro. Let me tell you a story. When I lived in New York, right? You had to let the water run so it could get hot. You know what I'm saying? In Vegas, you got to let the water run so it could get cold. So you do the math on that, baby. You do the math. You see, I got the bet. Listen, I'm not capping. I'm not betting nobody up. This is the bet up subjects. I'm betting up subjects these days. I mean, if I have to use it, I will, but this is not why I'm showcasing the bet. Yeah, I'm betting up fucking subjects, man. Yeah, we got my man Cal in the building. Cal Sports, baby. New Jersey in the building, baby. I got him from all over this motherfucker. Mississippi, Philly, fucking New Jersey, Arizona. Now I got niggas from Tokyo type shit. I ain't lying to you motherfuckers. Let me put this away, man. We gonna start talking, man. We gonna start talking, man. Before I start the show, I want to give a special shout out, and I'm really sincere about this, to all my giveaway players. Couple weeks ago, I had to put something out there because I felt like y'all were holding on to your pockets a little too hard when I was only asking for $5 a fucking head, bro. And you know I'm giving y'all a show that when my shit get official, it's gonna be 100 times that. That's real talk. So after I did that, I seen people been stepping up. So I appreciate y'all. And I'm just going to throw some names out there of the people that been really supporting the giveaway for like 4 or 5 years. And I've done it before, but I got to give a refresh. People like Chico Lynchton every week, buying 8 to 10 boxes, don't even think about it. Brian Ford. You got my man Sess, Keith Vega. You got Autumn, Raul, Steve. You got Doug. You got Benny Bellado. You know that he hasn't played in 2 months, but I don't forget. And a lot of other people that play, you know, once in a while, like my man Lo is starting to get involved. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, man, it helps out, man. You know, it helps me pay for my editors and you know, for pushing my shit, all kind of shit. I might have a microphone breakdown. Any little thing help. And like I said, I shouldn't be asking. I'm giving y'all free work. I mean, that should just be mandatory, like tips in Vegas. But I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to get too far into it. I just want to let all you guys know that I appreciate your efforts dearly, man. Let's go, let's start with the advertisement, then we're gonna get further in the show. ExponentUSA.com, Trey, show graphic, printing, and displays. ExponentUSA.com, show love to my boy, Jay Hike. Jay Hike know what he's doing. That's all I got to tell y'all. Let me go to my man, Sam the Man, the Shooter. Anybody looking for a luxury or an exotic rental in Las Vegas, book with my man Sam the Man on Instagram. Drive My Car Vegas and get a 10% on the first-time renters by using the discount code of BWS. Like I said, you get 10% off by using the discount code of BWS. You want to get fresh with it? You already know. He's on the gram. He might leave the link on my show. Hit it up. You in Vegas? Look fresh for the low. My man Sam the Man got you guys. Yeah, shout out to Steve Levine, another contributor. I already said his name. Steve, I said your name in the beginning. Everybody that contributes, man, God bless all of y'all, and I mean that, man. That's what keeps my engine going, man, knowing that I got supporters out there, man. Let's start the message of the day, then we're going to move on. Message of the day. Guys, I can't explain this to y'all more deeply. Stop using people when you need shit. For example, don't go a whole month without calling your man. And then you call him and you want $40 loan, $100 loan. That shit is whack. And it's more whack when you run game like, yo, what's up, man? How you been, man? How the family? You know, like what you been doing lately? And then you throw it in like a sneaky handoff. Yo, can I hold 100? Guys, it's a tough period. You want to borrow money, you better earn that shit. How you earn it? You keep in contact with your peoples. You treat them like peoples, not when you fucking need them. Listen to this carefully. I want you to hear this carefully. I'd rather give $40 to a homeless person than loan money to a fake motherfucker who's playing it off like conversating with me because he wants a loan and lend him the money. Think about that. I'd rather give it to a homeless man who's going to say, God bless you, thank you, I appreciate you, than some phony baloney nigga that probably talks shit about me that wants to borrow money. Let's start this motherfucking show, man. Motherfuckers got to get their shit up, man, because that shit is trash. You know, you can't do that. We grown-ass men. We see all through that shit. Especially me. My x-ray visions be on. Like, once I see you calling, you ain't called in a while, the last thing better come out your mouth is fucking money. That's real talk, man. Al York Sports, the raw truth. You know I'm going to give it to y'all every fucking week. I got my lineup. We going to go through some shit. We going to explain to y'all some shit. We going to break down some shit. And we going to give it to y'all raw. Raw, uncut. I don't like cutting nothing. Put it out there raw. If motherfuckers die, they die. That's what it is, baby. Al York Sports, let's start this motherfucker, man. Yeah, I'm starting to get to the point that I need to be at, man. All right, go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, L.A.S. to the death. Nueva York, Nueva York. I know low like when I say that shit. Price Tag Entertainment and Media. Few checks, my man Low Lower representing Mac 1 Beats. I keep telling y'all, stop sleeping on my man Mac 1. And Al York Sports, sports book reviews. Like I keep telling y'all, I got the series on YouTube. Just tap in, put your little comments in, and show some love to your dog, man. Let's go now to football news. I got to start, unfortunately, with bad news once again. Anthony Rodriguez in the building. I see you, baby. The Dallas Cowboys Hall of Fame offensive lineman Larry Allen died on Sunday. He died suddenly while on vacation in New Mexico. Like, he just died. Like, everything looked cool, and he just died. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he made 11 Pro Bowls, was inducted to the Hall of Fame at 2013. Larry Allen was one of the best offensive linemen ever in football, and I was thankful to have him with my Dallas Cowboys. And I'm telling you, he's easily top 5 ever and could be the best ever. That's my opinion. Rest in peace to his family. He had a lovely family. You know, he just went out to a regular trip in Mexico and fucking died. And that's why I keep telling y'all, every day it's not promised, man. I just told my man that the other day. He said, Al, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Real talk, man. Real talk, man. All right, let me go to other news real quick. Yeah, Angelo in the building. KC, baby. I know, baby. All the way in KC with the champion Chiefs be at. All right, Stanley Cup is about to kick off tomorrow night, 6-8. As the 49-27 Edmonton Oilers face the 52-24 Florida Panthers. The Panthers are favorite, minus 145. If you like the Oilers, it's plus 122. Pretty Mo in the building. I see you, baby. And this is going to be a great series, though I wanted to see the Dallas Stars in here. I felt the Stars would have gave these guys more stuff. Okay, hold up. Okay, X, I see you, X. You know, I'm going to call you in a minute, X. So this is a great series here, but I think the Stars would have made it a better series. I like the Panthers to be victorious. Other news, Cy Young winner Garrett Cole is likely to miss at least 2 more starts. Or no, make 2 more starts. Let me phrase. In the minor leagues before coming up in mid-June to join the Yankees. Me personally, I would take it mad slow from the Yankees. We don't need him immediately. We in first place, one of the best records in baseball. We do not need a rush. Garrett Cole, Cy Young Award winner. No, take your time. We got all these dudes holding it down. Rondon, Gill. You know what I'm saying? We got Stroman. You know, we even had the kid today, Poteet, who went 5 innings against the Dodgers, a shutout baseball. Everybody dealing on our rotation. We do not need the rush. Garrett Cole. Other news real quick. I see Santos in the building. Salute, baby. San Francisco 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey, reigning offensive player of the year, has agreed to a 2-year extension worth 38 M's. So hopefully McCaffrey can change the running back game because they was only offering like 14, 13 M's for them. Now I know he's a dude back and he's one of the best, but getting 19 M's a year with this new contract hopefully could open the gates for the running backs from here on out because they are severely underpaid. And if you remember, running backs only got like a 5-year window in the NFL. Other news. Projected top 10 NBA draft pick 6'6" guard Nikola Topic had a partially torn ACL. His agent confirmed on Wednesday. This kid's supposed to be nice, man. Overseas cat, supposed to be real nice. Hopefully he could get well real quick and then, go to the draft and just hopefully just perform to a high level like they expected him to. But that ACL tear is going to fuck him up for a minute. Other news. Let me run through this quick because I got X waiting real quick. Okay, the Houston Astros hurting real hard in their rotation, losing 2 starters, Christian Javier and Jose Iquerdi, are both scheduled to have right elbow surgery. Damn, they decimated. McCullers out forever. You got Javier, you got Iquerdi, you got Verlander pitching at 50 years old. Astros ain't going nowhere this year. They better pack it up early. Dusty Baker's gone. Cheestos ain't going nowhere. You know what, X? Come in. I got 2 more subjects, but I'll push it to get you in, brother, because I know you waiting, dog. Give me a minute, guys. Don't go nowhere because we got a lot of shit for you motherfuckers. Let me see if I get my man X in the building. All right, X, come on, baby. Let me see if I can see him and I can just pull him right up. No, I don't see X. Okay, so I might as well do the last 2 topics to X get in. Give me a minute. Okay, the New York Mets retired Darryl Strawberry, number 18, last Saturday at Citi Field. The Mets loved the shit out of Darryl. I mean, he even apologized, that he left. He was mad that he left the Mets. But you know what? He had to move on. What are you supposed to do? It's like if you're in a relationship with a shorty for 10 years and it's not working no more. Both of you are unhappy. You got to move on, man. You got to move on. And Darryl moved on. But Darryl's beloved by the New York Mets fans. They will love him forever for all the shit he did with the Mets. And also my Yankees. He came up big in the playoffs for the New York Yankees and got a chip or 2 with us also. Let me see if I pull X in real quick. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Trying to pull X in the building. X-Man, what up, baby?
What's up, brother?
Okay, lately I haven't been able to hear you without my plugs, bro. But I'm glad that you popping up, so that works for me. You copy?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Yeah, it could be trouble getting you in. I'd rather this be the issue, than the other shit. Hello?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Okay, X-Men in the building, y'all. Now it's time to really work. Fun time is to the side. Time to work right now. X, We're going to get right to it. NBA Finals. I got to give you credit, but it's only one game, so don't let your head get all big. You did say that Porzingis was going to be a factor. As of game one, my man, you are 100% right. You second leading scorer on the team yesterday behind Brown, but he basically was leading the whole, basically through 3 quarters. He was the main man on the Celtics.
Yeah.
Porzingis ended up with 20 points and 6 rebounds, played huge for the Celtics in a blowout victory of 107-89, and they led huge at halftime, 63-42. So Dallas was flat like Minnesota was flat in the last game. But one thing I love about this NBA series, unlike the Super Bowl, you could lose by 30, 40 points. You come back, you win game 2 by 1 point, and the series is tied, X.
Exactly.
So it's far from over. Give us a little breakdown of what you've seen yesterday in this terrific game at TD Garden by the Boston Celtics.
I agree. Dallas came out flat, but, you know, I think with Porzingis out for the games that he missed, he looked healthy. He looked good running the floor. I did say that he's a much better defender than Al Horford in the paint. That's what makes them even a better team defensively. Offensively, he can create his own shot, unlike Al Horford, who has to sit there and wait for somebody to create something for him. But like you said, I agree. It's only game 1. I think Dallas comes out in game 2, plays a better game. I don't see Kyrie having another bad game like yesterday. I think Kyrie's going to come out aggressive in the second game. Luka did all he could. He just didn't have a lot of help from his team. But I think Dallas comes out next game, and I think they tie the series next game.
Okay, let me give you some updates. Luka dropped 30 points.
Yeah.
If you betted Luka over 32.5, you mad as a motherfucker. Because he dare had that shit by halftime.
Yeah.
So there's no way he wasn't supposed to close that deal. And then you had P.J. Washington drop 14 and 8, Irving 12 points. Very bad game for Kyrie Irving. Could not get it going at all. But it's only game 1. And for the Celtics, Porzingis 20 and 6, Jaylen Brown 22 and 6. Tatum only has 16 points. So I would highly recommend anybody better take Tatum over points game 2. Because you know he's showing out.
I agree.
You know Tatum going to show. He probably dropped 40. I'm telling you right now. So if you could get a 28.5, 30,
he's capable. Over. He's capable of the next game of dropping 35, 45 points.
That's what I'm saying. If he's over 28, 30 points, you got to take the over.
You got to take him,
And White 15 and 5. White always averages 15 in the playoff. Doing this thing, Celtics convincingly win. I know my boy Brian Ford's happy. William Wright, they Boston Celtic fans. And that was a great showing in game 1. But now we're going to see if this game 2 thing continues to happen to Boston, though they cleared against Indiana on that 18 point.
I want to see what adjustment Jason Kidd makes for Porzingis now that he's seen what he can do in that first game. I want to see what adjustments he makes for him defensively.
Right, and my man, Brian Breezy made a great point. It's not only that Kyrie had a bad game. Jrue Holiday was D'ing that ass up.
Yeah, he was. He was in him, and he's physical.
Bad game. Yeah. You got to give credit to Jrue Holiday moving his feet. Like I told you, he moves his feet.
No, I agree. Yeah, he's physical. He's not intimidated by Kyrie. I mean, listen, Jrue Holiday's a champion. We know what he did with Milwaukee that championship season. So that's Kyrie's not going to intimidate him.
So what's your take on game 2? I want to get a little more out this finals. I don't want to just jump right out of it because it's a big final. We shouldn't just talk 4 minutes.
It is. I think game 2. I think Dallas comes out. Comes out a lot better. I think they hit their shots. I think Kyrie is going to be fired up. I look for that first quarter. I think Kyrie's going to put on a show that first quarter. Take some of the pressure off of Luka because we all know what Luka can do in the second half of the game. Right. I think Gafford and Lively going to have better games. I think they're going to be a lot more physical. I believe, and I think they should come out a lot more physical, a lot more aggressive than they did in the first game. Less jump shots, more shots at the basket, get to the line a lot more.
This is the problem, X. Boston shoots for a high percentage behind the 3-point line, and there was about a couple of possessions where they got 4 shots with
Yeah.
4 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Dallas
Yeah.
cannot get the fucking boards.
Yeah.
And somebody did tell me that Boston is extremely tall, but Dallas played big against Minnesota. But I guess, you know what? I guess this is a different animal in Boston.
It
It's
is.
either that or Dallas was just sleepy yesterday.
Here's the thing. I think because Boston has a lot more height than Dallas. They got a
Yeah.
lot more height and a lot more physical. So they can compete with them big boys. The difference with Porzingis can guard the perimeter. So if they put him on Tatum, Tatum's not going to get very easy shots. Porzingis can guard the perimeter. Porzingis can guard the low blocks. So and that's the difference with Boston. They got the height and they got good defensive players that are versatile.
But Boston on offense don't got an inside dog, though.
No, they don't.
Porzingis ain't no dog.
No.
Horford ain't no dog. You got
No.
Tatum and Brown that could create,
Yeah.
driving to the hole,
Yeah.
but they're not eating nobody inside like on some, Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale shit.
No, you're right.
You
You're right.
understand what I'm saying?
That's why I say I want to see what adjustments Jason Kidd makes for this game because he's got
Yo,
to use
I
his big
think he
more
just
on
got
the
to
inside.
rebound better and shoot better. Because
I
if
think
they
so too, yeah.
rebound better
Yeah.
and start giving them all those extra opportunities,
Yeah.
especially to a team that can shoot, but they also got to hit shot. Because it looked like Luka was the only one hitting.
He was the only one. Luka
He
was
was
not scared
money
of the
when he
moment.
got them
Yeah.
down to 8. I was like, uh-oh, we got a game. But, yo, after that, it was all B-Town after that, bro.
I think Jason Kidd has to use his bigs more on the inside. Porzingis is prone to foul problems. And if you can get Porzingis in foul trouble, then your inside opens up a lot more for Kyrie and Luka to work that inside.
Right. Well, they long, man. It's going to be a tough series. Shout out to Lloyd White, the sets in the building. Boston's up, like I said, 1-0 on a convincing Game 1 victory.
Yeah.
But I'm not counting Dallas out yet. Because like I said, they could win by 1 point the next game. Series is tied, and then they still home court advantage.
Flip home court.
So this shit don't mean that, it just means that little bit until Game 2 comes around.
The key game here, if Dallas ties up, we all know if Dallas ties up, goes back to Dallas split. The key game, I think, is going to be Game 3 and see how Boston comes out in Dallas in Game 3 if they lose Game 2.
Right. To me, Dallas got to get Game 2.
They do. They have they have to.
Because it's going to be very hard to beat Boston 2 in a row at the crib. Yes. It's going to be like 3-1 if Dallas don't get Game 2. Yes. Dallas has to get, and I still predict this series to go 6-7, especially with those 2 less series that we just had, 4-zip and 4-1. I know the NBA, they want to make their quotas. People think, they're making meals, they doing their thing. They got a quota to make, dog.
Well, I took Boston in 7, so I'm praying for 7 games.
Yeah, I think it's 6-7. So if it goes 6-7, you would think that Dallas wins Game 2 unless they go back to Dallas and win those 2 games.
Well, I agree with you what you say. Dallas has to win Sunday because it's going to be difficult to beat Boston Game 2
in a row,
2 games in Dallas. And even though it's home court for them, Dallas, it's still, you got to win Game 2. You got to put the pressure on Boston to win at least one of the 2 games in Dallas.
Right. But both of them got to show out. I told you that.
Yeah.
Only one showed out yesterday. That's why they were short. But if
Sunday,
Kyrie and Luka both show out, I think that'd be enough for a victory for the Dallas Mavericks.
I don't see Kyrie having another game like yesterday. I think he comes out Game 2 and shows Boston
what they're missing. I think Kyrie Irving and Jason Tatum, those are good prop bets to take the over come Sunday.
I agree.
Okay, let's go to other news. We're going to keep it NBA X. The Lakers are shopping another coach. From my understanding, they're going after the UConn head coach, Dan Hurley, who won a couple of chips. They were like him. And also, I'm hearing J.J. Redick. Now, my thing to you, both of them are NBA inexperienced guys.
Yeah.
Now, you got one that did great in college and one that played in the NBA, but that doesn't amount to being an NBA coach. Like Jason Kidd said, this is much harder than playing.
It is.
So my thing to you is, if you're the Lakers, if you are Miss Buss, who do you take? Who do you really want out of these 2 gentlemen right here?
I don't want J.J. Redick. I understand he has a podcast with LeBron. They're buddy. I don't want
It's
J.J.
beyond
Redick.
that. The guy
I don't
knows
want
his
J.J.
X and
Redick.
O's.
I mean, he knows X's
He
and O's, but
knows his
I don't
X and
want.
O's.
I'm going with the guy who's won. You know, and even though Dan Hurley has won in college, he still won at the big time level in college. Last two national championships. Dan Hurley's more of a guy that can teach young players. And listen, the Lakers got to look beyond LeBron James. What LeBron James has maybe 3 years left in his career, if anything, before he
Well,
retires.
you jumping to my next
Yeah.
question.
Okay.
I was going to tell you
But,
first who. Tell me who first, then I go to my next question.
I like Dan Hurley because at least Dan Hurley has coached at the highest level in college. And
Right.
I think that experience is going to help him in the pros. It's going to be an adjustment for him, being that he's an East Coast guy, always been on the East Coast.
Right.
And going to L.A., you got to understand, L.A. is the top job in the NBA, the Lakers. Everybody wants to coach. And the pressure that's going to be on
it don't matter who go over there. We all know LeBron's the coach. Let's keep it funky.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be different with this because from my understanding is they're putting up a massive deal to get him to L.A., which means they want to give him control over the roster, which means LeBron really is not going to have much of a say on the roster.
Right. So, okay, next question. Who do you build the team around? Let's say they get Dan Hurley. Now they want to build the team around. Do you build it around LeBron and his 2-3 years left, or you build it around AD? Who and why?
I would build it right now. If you're going to win right now, which is I think what the Lakers are trying to do is win right now, immediately, knowing that LeBron don't have a lot of time left, I would build around LeBron. But long term, you're asking me long term, I'm going to build around AD because basically right now, if you look at it, this team revolves around how AD does. If AD plays well, they win. If AD plays bad, they're not going to win. They lose. You understand? If AD gets hurt, they're going to struggle defensively and offensively. So right now, if they're winning now, I'll build around LeBron. But long term, I'm going to tell LeBron this team, it revolves around AD now. Everything is all about AD.
Well, me personally, I'm building around Unibrow. LeBron already said in a statement, don't build around me.
Yeah.
That's what I needed to hear.
Think long term, yeah.
Yeah.
Think long term.
Not only that, he might be out.
Yeah.
Like he could be out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I will build around Unibrow.
Yeah.
They got a lot of key components over there. And L.A. could be very competitive for a lot of years if they move the right chips.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, even though they lost in 5 games, what was it? 5 games to the Nuggets. The Nuggets, those weren't easy wins for the Lakers.
No, we said that. We said L.A. was up every half.
Yeah, and they were up every half. So they're not that far off from actually, getting a little further into the playoffs. I think you build around AD. And you get a couple more pieces to help. Austin Reeves is a decent player, but he's not a great player. He's not a guy that's going to get you.
No, he's on the trade bait. He's on the trade bait.
So
you got to trade him now while he's high. Because he's been playing ball. You know he's going to break down some kind of way. He ain't built to be playing like that all the time. So he's on the trade bait. But a lot of people saying that. Hold up, X. A lot of people saying trade AD. AD's always hurt. But, I mean, LeBron, you can't depend on LeBron. You don't know what he got left. So, to me, you almost got to keep AD. Unless you could trade AD and get like a Carl Anthony Towns or somebody. But I like AD to be. I like AD as a better leader than Towns.
For them to trade AD, somebody's got to give them a knockout offer.
Yeah.
I mean, couple draft picks, some first-round draft picks, couple decent players. I'm not big on Cat because Cat's not a leader. Like, AD's a leader.
That's what I'm saying.
Cat's not a leader. Cat's quiet. He does his thing, but he's not a leader.
Yeah, he's not a leader.
He's not a leader. So I would hold on to AD. I'm not going to jump to trade him. I understand his injury history and all. It happens. He did play 77 games this year, 75 games, something
highest
like that.
Highest ever.
So I would keep him.
I look at really, I feel
there are not too many talented players with the skills of AD in the league to just trade him away like that.
I feel my people's saying about AD because every year is the same story with him. Okay, he made it through 1 year. X, does that mean that he solved? He's still an egg.
No, he's still an egg.
He just got lucky that the egg didn't crack last year. Yo, sometimes I go to Sam's, right? I put a bunch of shit, I stack up and always one egg breaks, right?
Yeah.
Other day, no eggs broke. X, but that doesn't mean it's gonna happen all the fucking
It's gonna
time.
happen. It's gonna, listen, I, I like that he played as many as the most he's ever played, but his injury history. I'm going by his injury history. I'm not saying he's gonna do it again. He's gonna get hurt next year, but his injury history is gonna say this man's gonna end up getting hurt next year for a long period of time.
Okay, let's move on. We got about 5 minutes left. I got my man Cal Sports. I can see his mouth dripping like a hungry dog ready to eat his meal. Like he can't wait to get on. We gonna go choose one and why. Tell me when you ready, boss man.
Go ahead, let's go.
Infielders. Now this
Infielders,
one, they
okay.
play different positions, but they infielders.
Okay, I got you.
Rod Carew, a.k.a. Sir Rodney.
That's your guy.
Wade Boggs, a.k.a. the Chicken Man. Who and why?
Rod Carew's your guy, man. I know how much you love Rod Carew, man.
I love Carew. I love that.
Man.
I love the Spanish dude with the brother Afro. Like shit is dope. Like my mom's had that. Real talk. If I showed a picture of my real mom's, my mom's had an Afro, Spanish lady, crazy shit. I'm telling you, man, it's real talk. I'm gonna post that shit soon. Watch.
I'm gonna go with your guy Rod Carew. And no shade against Wade Boggs.
Oh hell no.
Wade Boggs for the time he was in Boston was a great hitter. Came to the Yankees, helped them win the championship and stuff. But I'm gonna go with Rod Carew. Rod Carew was the better hitter overall. I mean, Rod Carew can do it all.
Yeah, but Boggs in Boston was like, wow, you couldn't get that motherfucker.
No, definitely,
out.
Yeah. That's why I say. I'm not gonna take none away from Boggs because he lit up Boston for many years. He lit them up. He lit up Boston. But I'm gonna go with Carew. I like Carew better hitter. He was
better. He still bases better. He runs better.
Yeah, he runs better, and I think
and play multiple. And
to me, to be
play
honest,
multiple positions too.
And I think Boggs was a better fielder. Boggs had the Gold Gloves to prove he was a better fielder. But overall hitting and offensively, I'm gonna take Carew.
Rodney Carew, baby. All right, QBs, you ready?
QB's got you.
Donovan McNabb, a.k.a. the Scramburglar.
Okay.
Or Michael Vick, a.k.a. Okie. Who and why?
Damn, what
I love this shit.
What could have been with Michael Vick?
Yo, I'm mad at motherfucking my man Noriega stole my shit and he put it into the rap form. And he getting a lot of love for that shit. But not one time he shouted me out, that motherfucker.
Listen, my first thing, what could have been with Michael Vick if it wasn't for those damn dogfighting charges and stuff. You know, he was on his way to becoming the best QB in the league at the time. I'm going to go with, just on longevity alone, I'm going to go with Donovan McNabb. His numbers proved it, you know, playing under Andy Reid. Andy Reid seems to turn every so-so quarterback great with his system, you know, except for probably Mahomes. But, you know, he turned Alex Smith into a Pro Bowler also. I think longevity, numbers-wise, McNabb, talent-wise, Vic definitely. But I'm going to take McNabb because of his longevity. He did lead his team to a Super Bowl. They didn't win. But he made the NFC Championship game. I believe it was 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah. They won about 5 times. They couldn't get over the hump.
And the one time they got over the hump, they lost to the Patriots. They lost to the Patriots. So I'm going to go with McNabb. I think his numbers speak for themselves. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer, but I think his numbers overall.
Listen, he's going to get some votes.
He's borderline. Yeah,
he's going to get some. He's going to get some votes.
He's going to get votes. Yeah. But
listen, okay.
McNabb.
I'm McNabb, body of work, all that stuff, but Michael Vick's a highlight film, dog.
Yeah, he is.
So it depends what you like. If you like this quarterback that kind of systematic, or you want a highlight film like white chocolate in the NBA, I'm gonna run with Michael Vick on this because Michael Vick is fucking quick. Let's hurry up. We got 1 minute. I gotta get the other one.
Remember, Vick is the first guy to go into Green Bay in a playoff game and beat Green Bay at Green Bay in the playoffs.
Okay.
First guy to do it.
Okay, let's go to our last one. 3-point shooters. Like I said, the Cal just put 2 minutes. He got that water coming out of his mouth. Klay Thompson, a.k.a. It's just Clay, I guess. Clay. Ray Allen, a.k.a. Jesus Shuttleworth. Who's your better 3-point shooter? Who and why?
I remember they were filming that movie in Coney Island because I lived there at that time. Clay or Ray? Clay or Ray, huh? Wow, that's a good one. With the
That's what I
game
do, baby.
evolving, yeah, I know. With the game evolving, a lot of people are gonna pick Clay, but I'm gonna go with probably the nicest form shooting a jump shot ever, Ray Allen. I think Ray Allen playing in the era he did is still a great shooter. He could play defense. He was a good. People forget how good of a defender Ray Allen was when he first came up. But
And he'll throw it on your ass too.
and for a few years there, he led the NBA in 3-point shooting until Steph Curry broke his all-time record.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with Ray Allen on this over Clay, even though I got nothing against Clay, but I think Clay over the couple of years with the injuries he's had has just fell off.
Right. To me, Clay probably got the better 3-point percentage overall.
Yeah.
Taking none away from Clay, but Steph opened that shit up by being able to hit his shit. That opened it up. Ray, to me, shot tougher shots, I think. It's my opinion. And he was money. You seen what he did to San Antonio in that big series when he dropped back on them and watered that shit. That changed that whole series.
And Ray Allen can create his own shot, too.
Right. So we agree with Ray Allen. We agree with 2 out of 3. This one's got to be less than a minute, because I got to bring my man in. Rappers, DMX or Tupac, who or why?
Wow.
Real quick, we can't. You can't do the explaining shit right now.
I got you. Listen. I'll make it quick and simple. Even though from there, I'll go with Tupac. I'll go with Tupac.
I love Pac. I even love Pac over Biggie these days. But DMX is one of my personal favorites, dog.
Yeah.
The fact that he's my personal favorite, I gotta go X. But if I had to look at the big window in the world, I would say Pac. Yeah. But for me, for Al York, it's DMX.
It's DMX.
For the world, it's Tupac. Yo, X, thank you for coming through. Last minute, brother. Always delivering. That's why I fucks with you, X, man. You fucking, what's that shit? What's that shit with the X-Men? What he's involved with? Damn, what's the name of that shit with all the fucking superheroes, man?
Oh, X-Men.
Yeah, but it's some other shit. Damn, I can't remember the name, man. Anyway, I'll get the name later on, which means the whole group for X-Men doing this thing. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Have a good one.
Stay up, baby. Come on, Cal. I see your mouth dripping like a hungry dog, B. Cal's mouth was dripping like a hungry dog. He want in. He like, Al, don't forget me, Al. Al, don't fucking forget me. There he goes. He like, yo, Al, what's up, Al? Why you forgetting me, Al?
Let's go. What's up, player?
Okay, listen.
How you doing?
We're gonna get right to it because I want to get that who, you know what I mean?
All right.
That choose one and why.
Let's get into it.
I know you really wanted to hit the WNBA. I hardly bring that up on my show, but this gonna show the versatility. We're gonna go to the WNBA. Now, I heard you talking about what they've been talking about all week about Caitlin Clark being targeted and mistreated by the whole league. And now there's a thing going around where they're showing like highlights of her teammates not even helping her. So
yeah.
My thing to you, since you wanted to talk about this, kick me your version, and then I'm gonna cross-examine you. Talk to me.
Man, I seen her get bumped by that chick, and her other teammates don't run over, don't stand up for her. And you know what? I don't even watch the WNBA, to be honest with you. And when they were complaining about getting paid and stuff, the NBA funnels their money over to them. Nobody watches it. It's ridiculous. You finally get some recognition because of this chick, and they're jealous of her.
Yeah.
Like female, I'm not trying to blast females, but they all complaining. They want the views, they want the money, and this chick's coming in, bringing in the hype. And they all ragging on her and hating on her. And even the other girl that was competing with her in college, she's like, oh, well, there's better players than her. It's not just her. Come on, man. It's just kind of wild to me how they want the money, they want the recognition, and they finally get the views. They're finally getting the hype. People are going to card stores at my card store. Shout out to Woe Sports Cards in Randolph. They got the best deals.
Right.
everybody up there. I never seen nothing like this, Al. They're
Right.
going there to buy WNBA cards. What the hell's going on?
Well, the girls averaging 15.6, 5.1 rebounds, 6.46. Now, they got a terrible record, but it is her first season. But one thing I can say, because I started, once you mentioned it to me, I got on homework mode. And, that's what I do. Like, once I get a topic, I got my little sites that I get this information. And I'm not, listen, a lot of it's to blame herself too, bro. Like, for example, there was a game, they got jellied up. I mean, they got blown out by like 30 plus. And the team they had the post game and they were getting ripped. And she wasn't in that room with them. So one of her teammates asked her where you was. And she said, "Oh, I was signing autograph to the kids." That's not cool. I understand what she trying to say for the kids, like she's doing it for the kids. But there's a time and place for that, Cal. You got to go in that post room with them and eat the bag of shit like everybody else. You ain't no fucking diva. You might get the most money. You going dressed up to the games like a diva while everybody wearing sweatpants. But at the same time, like me and you spoke about, maybe she should start looking out for her teammates, buying them more Jordans or something, since she getting so much more money than everybody else. And I don't mean kiss ass, more like, buy them Jordans so you can have my back type shit. Because nobody seems like they got her back right now.
They don't got her back. You know why? Because they're jealous. They
but
don't want to win.
listen,
That team don't want to win.
I
They're not
understand,
playing.
Kyle. I understand jealousy.
I'm not even really watching, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but,
you can't make it more worse.
I don't know.
Like, she's making it worse. Instead of making it better, she's making it worse.
I feel like their team, she shouldn't have to buy them Jordans. They should rally around her and feed into that good positive energy. But they're not. They're sitting there letting her get bodied. They're letting the other girls pick on her. They're picking on her. And they're not getting no views. And that's why the WNBA will never get views. I ain't watching that shit.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You remember my man? What's my man name? That he used to be with the Denver Broncos. Then he went to the Bears. The quarterback, Jay Cutler. Cutler was not liked by his teammates, bro. And if people, he jealous because he got the new contract. Dog, he ain't out there laying it down, dog. He in the sideline driving the bike, but can't come in the game. They have to put a third string in a big playoff game. So one of the linebackers pushed that nigga. Like, yo, what the fuck wrong with you, dog? You ain't no diva. You can ride that bike. You can get on the field. So I hate to compare man with woman, but what I'm trying to say is you cannot add to insult. What she's doing, getting all dressed up, I've seen her going extra fly to the games. Like, people might go, yeah, but they ain't got nothing. It has to do when you ain't showing love to your teammates, but then you want your teammates to show love to you. Remember, Cal, you can't get love unless you give love. That's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, my man.
But I don't think she cares. I think that I'm seeing
problem.
Yeah, but what I'm seeing
start showing her teammates love, like cheer for them, get they back, and then they'll get her back. Now, I'm not saying it's right what the league is doing.
Maybe.
They
but
hate
when I watch her team, I've watched a couple games, and when I watch their team, she plays a good game of basketball. She moves the ball around. She moves off the ball.
Yeah, you frozen. Come back, baby.
Yeah, you froze up a little bit on me. Let me see. Let me check that. Yeah, but
hopefully you can get back. I'm hoping you can get back. This is very intriguing right here.
Oh man.
You still there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you see me?
Okay, hopefully Cal will come right back on. He just lost reception, technical difficulties. Let's get him right back on. Give me a minute, guys. Yo.
We back.
Okay, you back on.
All right.
Now in the future, you got to find a different spot.
Hey, man, I had a rush to get over here, man. I was running over here. But anyway, she plays a good game. and she moves off the ball, and she shoots a nice jumper. She moves the ball around. But hey, I just think that when I saw her get bumped and her teammates didn't run over there and help her at all, I don't care if I don't like my teammate.
No, I know. That was weak.
If
You
I
know why
see
that
my
was weak?
teammate get bumped like that,
You know
even if
why
I
it was
don't like
weak?
it,
Because it was on TV. You can't let
yeah,
that
nah,
happen.
I'm stepping in somebody's face,
Yeah, you
and
can't
that's
let
the
that
difference
happen.
between the NBA and the WNBA, and that's the difference, and that's why the WNBA is never going to get its recognition. You know, that was a big moment for those girls. They could have stepped in there and had a little brawl. It would have been all over the TVs, but instead, they showed her getting bumped. Teammates, oh, well, it's not only her in the league, it's us too, you know. And then they want more money and they want all this recognition. You finally get
Facts.
a little bit of a flair with this girl. I'm telling you, I never seen anybody in card stores going for WNBA cards. It's crazy.
Right. Hey,
So
Kyle, I gotta move you on because we got two more
let's go.
topics. We got
Let's
a
go.
little bit of time. Shoot your
Let's go.
3 picks real quick, then we're gonna go to choose one and why.
All right. Well,
Kyle's 3 picks.
you got UFC,
Okay.
and you got my young boy, my young tough Mexican boy, Raul Rosas Jr. He's a tough
Okay.
kid. He got sick the last fight. He was fighting Ricky
Raul
Turcios.
Rosa.
Yeah, Rosas. And
Okay.
he's a great wrestler. This kid he's fighting is a tough guy, but he's not great at the grappling. I'm going with him for the
Okay.
win.
What's the
I'm going
price
with
on him? Then we're
Junior.
gonna go to pick number 2.
He's a high price. He's a negative 230, but I love him. I love that
Okay.
kid. I
Okay.
want to see him kill him. Then the
Okay.
other fight I like it's Zach Reese versus Julian Marquez. And Zach Reese, he had a great run getting into the UFC. He was 6-0. He came in his first debut. He lost his first fight, but the
Right.
guy is explosive. He's big. He looks in great shape. I'm going with Reese on the money line. He's a plus 120, I believe. I'm going with
Okay.
him. And my
Third
third
pick.
pick, I was listening to you guys talk about the NBA, right? And you both said something that I already picked on the way. I was thinking about it. I'm just like, Kyrie can't have 2 bad games. So I'm going with Kyrie over 22.5. So 23 points right there. And I think that was a 120, negative 120 there. So I got him scoring
And they
23
got to
points.
jump on it early because that's gonna go higher and higher
Yeah,
every
today,
hour.
right now, it's 23. They have
Yeah, you got it. Right
ESPN bet
now, when
gives
I get
you.
off this shit, I'm gonna fucking
Well,
put
you're
that
in the
shit in.
motherland. You're getting all the options. So you're going to see different casinos with different options. I got ESPN Plus. I
Okay,
got the
let's go.
bet.
Choose
ESPN
one and
bet.
why. I picked you overseas players, but I was nice with you.
All right, let's go.
Now, I will be upset if you don't know these guys
Come
here,
on,
brother.
take it easy. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, we going point guards. Tony Parker, a.k.a. Tony P. of the San Antonio Spurs, or Steve Nash, a.k.a. Kid Canada. Who and why?
Those are 2 great Hall of Fame point guards, and it's very tough to pick there.
Talk to me,
And
baby.
I'll tell you, Parker was amazing, and so was Nash. This is a tough one. You really put me at a tough spot here.
You can
Nash
do the Maple Leaf drink. That's the Maple
I'll
Leaf
tell you,
drink. There you go.
Nash in that MVP season he had, when he was going crazy.
Yeah.
He was phenomenal. But
Right.
Parker, he just had so many good years, and
He's solid.
he was so solid, so
Solid.
consistent. He turned the corner. He was so fast, and not a lot of people give him credit. If I had to choose one, I'm gonna have to choose Steve Nash. I'm going with Nash, man. The
Yeah,
MVP right there. That one,
Nash
he
would
was
be like
ridiculous.
Nash would be like the Michael Vick of the McNabb
But
situation,
Parker,
where he's more stylish,
yeah,
but McNabb, wins the games, but he didn't win the big one. That's why
he didn't win the big
I
one.
went big. But
Parker won
Tony
the big
P
one
won the big ones.
a bunch
So
of
I'm
times.
going with Tony P because he won and he contributed. It wasn't all Mr. Fundamentals. Yeah. It wasn't all the Amaru, and it wasn't all Ginobili and Kawhi Leonard. He played his fucking part
The Suns
at
had
a high
good
level.
team. They had a good team, but the coach, the players, the Spurs have such a great system.
Right.
I think Parker would have did good anywhere. He was a great point guard.
They go up point guard.
I like
Okay,
Nash,
let's move up because we got about 2 minutes. We're going power forwards. You ready?
Yeah.
Giannis Akatumbo, a.k.a. the Greek Freak, or Dirk Nowitzki, a.k.a. the Germinator? Who and why?
I'm
This is
going with
an
Dirk.
overseas special.
I'm going with Dirk Nowitzki, and let me tell you why. I love that when the Greek Freak won the championship, he played amazing. But that year that Nowinski won it was probably the best basketball I've ever seen out of a lot of guys.
Right.
You know, he was amazing on that run. And me and my boy Morrow, a big Kobe fan. First series, I go down there. We're watching the Lakers, swept the Lakers, and then he beat the Thunder, and then he goes and he beats Miami in the championship. It was amazing. You know, it was such an
Yeah,
amazing run. It was very special watching him play, and he barely missed any shots on those games. But
yeah,
you
he
know, Greek
elbowed
Freak's
everything.
great, but Dirk
Elbowed everything.
he was amazing. That was one of the best performances I've ever seen in
So
basketball.
you like the Germinator. I'm running with the
Yeah,
Germinator now, but I think before it's all said and over with, I wouldn't be surprised if the Greek Freak would be the guy. If he keeps playing on a high
he's a
level,
freak, and he
and
played
he
that
has
great
to,
season.
he gotta improve on that 3-point shot. Because if he gets a real good 3-point, it's gonna be impossible to stop that
He's a
guy.
great player,
Yeah, yeah.
but I just never seen
Right
anybody
now, yeah,
play
right
like
now
Dirk.
we with Dirk Nowitzki, the
Yeah, I'm with
Germinator.
Dirk. Yeah,
Okay,
all
another
day.
overseas, Domantas Sabonis from the Kings. Now, this is like a 5-year period because the other guys retired, a.k.a. Lithuanian Lasagna, or Marc Gasol, a.k.a. Spain Pappy. That's Pal's brother, Marc Gasol, that
Yeah,
played with
yeah,
Memphis.
yeah.
5-year period, though. We all know Marc Gasol did way more than him. But right now, this Domantas Sabonis got is putting numbers up.
Yeah, Sabonis is playing great these last 2 years, and that team is a nice young team. It's tough, but Gasol was big. That was a big Memphis team. That Memphis team was a good little team. You remember that team? That team was a tough team. I'm gonna have to go with Sabonis here because the numbers he's put up this year were pretty really good. Like it was special. If you look at those numbers, he was covering everything. So I'm gonna go with Sabonis. I think he's gonna have a lot of upside with that young team. So I think they're gonna get something done over there in the Kings.
Yeah, I think
Memphis,
Sabonis got a window, but in the 5-year, I'm still gonna go Gasol because he's so talented.
yeah, he was
The
good.
guy could pass, shoot the
He was
jumper,
good,
got inside moves,
and he was
can
huge.
D up.
He
And
was
he could
huge.
D up, even
He
though
was
he
a
was
big
like,
boy.
yeah,
He was a big
he looked
boy.
soft, but he didn't play
Yeah,
soft.
yeah. He
He
was a big
just
boy.
looked soft, but he didn't play soft.
Memphis was
So I'm gonna go
hard.
Gasol early, but I think Sabonis, just like the Greek Freak,
Yeah.
the longer they play, if they continue to get better, they will be the better overall. But right now, I'm going Gasol. Okay, so I'm gonna just make up a rap one for you, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Drake or Kendrick Lamar, talk to me.
I'm gonna mess your head up. I'm going with Drake. Drake. And everybody,
You gonna take Drake?
of course, the white boys gotta pick Drake.
Okay. So I'm not even gonna answer that one because I don't
Me and
listen
my
to them.
boy,
Yeah, I don't
shout
listen
out
to
to
them new
Jibs.
cats.
Shout out to my boy Jabril. We be arguing this every day, just for shits and giggles. I always get him worked up,
Got
man.
got
But
you.
hey, you know what? They gotta run a little rap battle back again. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it going. They can't just stop it here. I want to hear more from these guys. But I'm going with
Well,
Drake.
my man saying that Drake don't write his
I
rhymes. Both of
don't
them, he's
care.
saying.
Drake's the man.
They say they both don't write their rhymes. So you know why I got no comment like my man Pretty Mo. But listen, great job as
I gotta
always,
pick
brother.
one, Mo. I
Listen,
gotta pick one.
listen, great job as always. We got 3 picks laid out for the weekend, Kyle.
Yes.
Let's get this Kyrie Irving over. Let's hopefully we get the Dallas to move it on.
Kyrie
1-1.
Irving over.
We want
Reese.
Dallas to go 1-1, but I know you got the 2 fights.
Raul. You know, I think it's going 7. Like I said last time,
Facts.
I do think Boston is just a lot bigger. And like I said in the last video, in reality, I think Boston gets them. But this is the NBA. They got to bring the revenue in. It could go 7, baby.
Okay. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. And we going to get back real soon.
Lock in. Everybody go sub, like, and comment on Al York Sports.
Let's go, baby. Salute to Sandra. Salute to my little sister tapping in. Love y'all. Now time for the giveaway. Let's get the giveaway going. Cal Sports, great job, baby.
Brother. Good luck, guys.
Great job, baby. That's Cal Sports. Bringing it every week, bro. No hesitation. No hesitation. Called them 3 weeks ago. We game planned it. And word ever since. And I got nothing but respect because a lot of guys fold up and they talk a go on, but when it's time to show up, that's what they don't do is show up. Give me a minute. Here we go, baby. We got Autumn and Ghost with the lead. I got to look it up. It could be tied or Ghost could be up 1. Don't worry, I got it on my notes, but I didn't do that today. Might probably be Ghost to mention it, but I think Ghost is up 1 or they tied, and everybody else is behind. Let's have a good one. Hopefully we got some new winners. Good luck to everybody. Let's go. Yankees having a real good game today. It's 0-0, top of the 10th against the Dodgers. And we started Poteet. He's like our last pitcher. So we got to stab. Miss Tammy tapping in. Salute to Miss Tammy. Everybody just tapping in. Sandra, get your comments up. Stop playing. Get your comments up. Round 5, giveaway 1. Let the best person win. Yeah, that's spec 1 right there. I'm telling you, man, he's sick. One through 20. Oh, great show by X. Cal stepping up. Mark Guillory still needs a little time to recover. Guillory will be back with us soon, guys. That's the guy that looked like A-Rod. All right, let me marinate these bad boys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look, I already going at it. Get your comments up. All right, on my go. Here we go. You notice how the boards match my shirt, right? That Ozzie Smith, Tom Hurd, Terry Pendleton, Jack Clark. Let me see. Willie McGee, Vince Coleman, Ken Obergefell, Bob Forge, John Tudor, Joaquin Andujar, Darryl Porter. Let me chill, because I'll go nuts with it, man. All right, the winner for giveaway 1. Round 5 is... Got a winner. Boys match the shirt. Y'all know what it is. No Diddy. All right, here we go. Giveaway winner is on 6/7/2024. Number 17. Number 17. Yo, this shit ain't fair. Autumn just be winning. I don't know how. She doesn't watch the live. She watches the following show. She's mad busy. She just puts her numbers in, and her numbers just pop up. She doesn't even take pictures no more. Because she said, I don't really like taking pictures. So it's all right. She's playing every week. She showed love. She doesn't have to take pictures. But what I'm saying, the love she gets for somebody that's not all in is crazy. Salute to Miss Autumn. God bless. Let me go to giveaway 2 now. Crazy. She just keep winning. She got 4 numbers in both joints. That's like a 10% chance of winning on each one. I think she's up 1 on Ghost, or they tied. I'll have the exact numbers next show. But I'm going to definitely write that down. All right, 21 through 40. Here we go. If Autumn wins again, I might jump out that window, bro. Real talk. That's just crazy. (21 through 40). That track is banging. All right, here we go. Marinate these shit. Oh, that's she. Yeah, she's looking. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were watching. I never see you watch the live, girl. Never in my life. And look, you watching the live. Yo, you are hot and you killing them. That's all I gotta say. I was here talking shit that you never watched the live. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Giveaway 2. Miss Autumn is watching. She's letting me know, Al, you wrong. I'm live with y'all. I hardly ever see her. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, here we go. Got a winner. Let me back it up. Giveaway 2. Round 5 winner is 35. 35. Big Mo in the building, baby. First time winner. Pretty Mo in the building. Oh, shit. Now I can send Mo his shit. I told Mo you got to give it time. You'll win eventually. But he wasn't winning, so he must have been like, yo, this motherfucker lying to me. Big Mo's in the building, baby. You getting your shit sent out Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll let you know. Congratulations to Big Mo, baby. First time winner ever. Ever. I need him to feel what it feels like. Especially when you don't never win and you win. It's like you don't even believe it. I guarantee you he gonna be smiling all night. Guaranteed. Salute to Big Mo, baby. Okay, guys. Summary coming up. Salute to everybody, man. Like I said, guys, I appreciate everybody joining the giveaways. You know I make it my business. I double pack your shit. I always send your shit out. I make sure nothing wrong with the gifts. I appreciate you guys constantly playing. And like I said, I go to the most expensive guy that makes the hats and the shirts because I want top quality. Y'all don't believe me? Search through the quality and match it with other quality. My shit right there with lids and all that. That's real talk. The guy I fuck with makes Floyd Mayweather shit. That's more than everything I love. I got receipts. I can prove it to y'all. He makes Floyd Mayweather shit. And if Mayweather is going to him, you know he's top notch. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is that I just want to keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all so y'all can keep supporting. You know, when you show receipts and you keep your word, that makes people want to fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to X-Man covering the NBA, covering the game 1. We went through the game 1. We went through the L.A. Lakers situation, what head coach they trying to get, whether it's J.J. Redick or Dan Hurley. Then we did the choose one and why. Then we came to my man Cal Sports. Cal Sports came on talking about Caitlin Clark, the love she's not getting and receiving, teammates not stepping up for her, and also the choose one and why. We also went through with that. And last but not least, like I said, man, thank you guys for tuning in. And like I said on my message of the day, stop calling people when you need shit. You got to learn how to call them between shit. Hey, how you doing? How's the family? Hang up or keep it moving. Don't just call them like once a month, twice a month. Talk about, yo, I need to hold something. I need to borrow something. Because then you like using them like the way I'm using this rag right here. I use this rag when I need it. I don't love it. I don't pay mind to it. I just wash it and use it when I need it. I got about 100 of these shits. I use them all. You don't do people like that. People is different than material shit. People you have to show love, especially if you're gonna be needing shit. If you know you the type that's gonna be needing shit, show some fucking love or you're gonna get shitted on. Like I'm straight shitting on Cat. Like about a month ago, nigga hit me up, yo, Al, what's up, man? I'm feeling your show. Yeah, I ain't talked to nigga like 5-6 months. He gonna hit it up, yo, can you send me 40 on Cash App? No, nigga, no. Who you think, you soften me up, nigga, and I'm just gonna send you 40 on Cash App? That shit don't work like that, fam. You crazy? Like, what do you see in me, dog? Now, real talk, what do you see in me that made you thought you could do that? That made you thought you could bring some shit up and then curveball my ass. Man, I see man fastballs that took the curveball deep, my nigga. You ain't gonna do me like that. If you ain't consistent, you ain't getting no love from a nigga. That's facts. And with that, y'all hold your head. L.A.L Sports, the raw truth. I love you motherfuckers. No drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. Salute the Mo Pretty, baby. First win, baby. Salute, dog. Yes, sir.